Good afternoon, Master Tanaka. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Elena. I am Master Jesus, and I am here to bring you some guidance. Each one of you, when you are conducting your own life, you even begin to set goals. And through these goals, you all wish to guide your own being to achieve your objectives. This is a way in which you have established a rational way, and you will all consider that this becomes effective in your lives. But what I bring as information to each of you, when you all really start to look at yourselves and to center yourself in your being through the self-knowledge, I even put that these steps become instantaneous. What does this mean? That when you are totally centered in your being, it is not necessary that you start performing in such a rational way these movements of yours. What you come to understand is that the energetic fluid that you start to emanate from your being, from the vibration of your electromagnetic field, expands and brings about all the conditions that you are wanting. So, what I am guiding each of you to do is to really begin to understand your being. Come to understand what yourself is like. Because observe, you are all individual beings. And from this individual part, you all orient yourselves. So, I would even say that your electromagnetic field is in the vibration of this individual being. Of course, this electromagnetic field is comprised in the electromagnetic field that you know as God. But notice that free will, which is the action of all of you, is always setting the course, is setting the final goal. So what you come to understand is that when you are really centered in your being and you are intent on aligning your electromagnetic field in the same vibration as this wide field, then what happens? You all cause within yourselves an energetic expansion. Because remember, the electromagnetic field that you know as God is exactly everything. So, when you begin to even put this intention of self-understanding, and through this self-understanding, aligning yourself in this broad electromagnetic field, I mean you all begin to live a form of life, as you know it here on planet Earth, much broader, much more harmonious. Because remember, the harmony that all of you are generating for yourself, this harmony expands. Because harmony is God's truth. So observe, every time you are guiding yourselves through high vibrations, these high vibrations make the self-understanding factor broader. This is why I speak to all of you, those beings who are realizing in a separate way. Because when you start to interpret yourselves as fragments, then naturally you will be working on yourselves as if you were parts. So what I am guiding, when you understand, accept this electromagnetic field as being the whole vibration of your being, and through this, start working in the consciousness of the whole, everything becomes more effective in your life. Because in this way, you are really understanding who you truly are. I tell all of you that staying in a fragmented consciousness will of course make you have this step by step as you put it here. But this step by step will not be so adequate, because when you are working in fragments, what happens? You work apart, but all the rest that is you is forgotten. And that rest that is you does have effectiveness in your life. So what you come to understand is that the more I expand my intention, the more I expand my self-understanding, everything becomes more effective. Because in this way, you begin to interpret yourselves in a truer way. We know that all of you who are on an incarnate plane have desires, and many of these desires are even being placed as if they were your own, but they are for the outside world. So what is observed? When you all begin to do this process in the way that I am guiding, even those desires that are in an orientation that is not in your favor are reoriented to vibrate in what you know as the electromagnetic field. Then these desires are incorporated into your being, and in this way, they become totally possible. Because from the moment they are embedded in your electromagnetic field, everything already is. So observe that this interpretation that you are making, I ask you all to make a reorientation, and through this reinterpretation, generate for yourselves a truer form of self-understanding. With these orientations, I say goodbye. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.